the floor on the mat. So welcome. This is Yogalates. Today we need a block and a ring, and we're going to start with our legs nice and wide. And then we're just going to reach our arms out. Inhale deeply as we lift up. Exhale, twist one way in this sawing off your pinky toe with your pinky finger. Reach, 2, 1, coming back up. Exhale as you reach, go deep. 2, 1, inhale back up. We're just gonna do a few more each side. Every time that you reach, try to plug those seat bones onto the ground. And then reach like you're being pulled from the other end of the room with the arm behind you. So both arms are in opposite pulling motions, good. Just warming up through the breath, through the core. And do one more each side, try to be even on both sides. And then we're gonna add a little different element into this. So finish up that last one each side, and then stay there. See if you can touch your foot. If you can't touch your foot, get your ring and hold on to it. And then I want you to take the back hand, the hand that's in the back, and press it onto the ground and look behind you. So you have your opposite hand holding onto that foot, and then your other hand behind you is pressing into the ground. Look all the way behind you, stay here, breathe. Try to hold onto that pinky toe if you can, or just on that side of the pinky toe. Good, keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, we're gonna come back into the saw. Inhaling up, exhale, reach. Same thing as when we started. Just keep going alternate side to side. Exhaling, reaching deeply, inhaling up. Make sure you remember which side that you were on before when we stretch, because we're gonna do a few more of these saws and then we're gonna go back to that opposite, to the other side. Good, just keep moving with your breath, reaching, stretching. About 2 more each side. Reach, reach, keep reaching. And then the next time that you come to your other foot, just stay there and hold on to it. Remember to use your opposite hand behind you to press and just look behind your shoulder. Stay here, keep breathing, holding on to that foot, the big mound, front or top part of your foot, more on the pinky toe side. And plug your seat bones into the ground, especially that opposite seat bone is gonna wanna lift up. Good, 3 more deep breaths. And exhalation brings us up. We're gonna keep our legs wide. Find your ring. Hold on to that ring straight out in front of you and just start pulsing. Pulse through the shoulders, squeeze. Good, yes. Just really think about keeping your arms long, engaging through the shoulders. Keep pulsing, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna hold this squeeze, look up to the ceiling and twist. Good, reach your arms all the way up, try to look up through the arm. Stay here, pulse. Pulse. Good, keep looking up, pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then rotate to the other side. Look all the way up through the arm, past the arm, straighten your arms out, and pulse it up. And we're right out front. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're just gonna go side to side. Try to straighten up your arms. We're just staying forward. And we're just going to look up one way and the other way. Engaging through the core, through the side muscles. Try to keep your arms as straight as you can and dip a little bit down when you twist. Good. Now bigger range of motion here. Maybe lean back slightly when you come up and then lean forward when you dip down and twist. Good, start finding a breath with it. Inhaling up, exhaling, twisting. Good, for 10, keep squeezing, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just place this ring right in front of you. Now we're gonna lift up one of our legs. Lift. And press down on the ring when you lift. 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 Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down. Straighten yourself back out if you're caved in a little bit. And other side. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, so we're gonna come to, just take your ring away. We're gonna come to one leg. Let's just all be on our left leg bent in just a 90-degree angle. Right leg, just step it right in front. Hold on to your leg with your opposite elbow. So just hook the right knee with your left elbow. Look behind you. Take a nice stretch here. Breathe. Try to feel the stretch through the IT band. Good. Keep breathing. 2 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, release. Now we're gonna pick up this leg, lean back slightly, and then open and close through the knee and lengthen. Open, close, lengthen. Try to feel some core engagement here. Maybe you can take your hands away and you don't need your hands. Or if you need your hands, place those hands back onto the ground. Think of it almost like, so you should be feeling that stretch on that bottom leg, feeling teaser type position through the core, through the upper body. Lengthen, open, lengthen, bend, and open. Good. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just take that leg, that front leg, and let it stagger right in front. Lean into it. Use your arm, press on to that leg. Lean into it, breathe. If you want to, you can reach your left arm out. So I want your right arm pressing onto your leg to feel the stretch, and your left arm can reach out and press into the ground. So you should really be feeling a deep stretch on that right side. Keep sinking low with each exhalation so you can get even lower. Press the left hand into the ground and the right arm or hand onto your leg, on the right leg. Good, keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths, and then we're gonna walk our left hand over to the right side. And now just take that left hand all the way over to the right. So it's on the same side as that bent knee in front of you. Press down into the ground. Get low. Keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths. Good, and on the exhalation, slowly come up, and we're gonna keep this leg here, step the left foot, we're just gonna go right into the other side. So hook your right elbow on the left knee, start twisting behind you. Good, breathe, use your hands to help you. Stretch even those eyeballs. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, unwind. You can start with your hands onto the ground. We're going into the open the knee and lengthen. Bend the knee, open, and lengthen. If this is super easy for you, you can take those hands away and get your core a little bit more engaged. If you are doing this, try to focus on rolling those shoulders back, opening up through the chest, a little lift into the chin. Good. Nice. Going for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish at that last one, and then just set your leg in front. Same thing as we did the other side. Make sure those seat bones are grounded, and then at least your left arm is going to be onto your leg, your elbow or your hand. Your right arm, reach it out, press into the ground. Breathe deeply. Try to keep pressing your leg down and lowering down. Think of like a pigeon. It's almost like a pigeon seated pose. Good. 2 more deep breaths, and then we're going to walk our right hand over to the left side. And whenever you're ready, on that next exhalation, walk your right hand over to the left, the same side as the leg in front. Keep pressing onto the leg, the left leg. Good. 3 more deep breaths. Good, and on your exhalation, bring it back to center. Rock your hips up, come onto your knees. Find that center of your mat. So now that we're warmed up, we're gonna pick it up just a little bit, pick it up a notch. All right, so we're gonna hover off of the ground and then cat-cow. If you don't wanna hover, you don't have to, but I like this because it really just starts engaging your quads. And just round and arc. Exhale when you round, inhale when you arc. Good, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back into a down dog. Walk your dog, first down dog of the day. Breathe, make it feel good. You should feel already kind of stretched out a little bit since we did those saw type motions on the ground. But just try to keep those shoulders open, back straight, tuck the chin into your chest. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, bend your knees, shift your weight back, and then step or jump up towards your hands. We're gonna do that a few times. Bend the knees, jump back into a down dog, bend the knees, shift the weight back, jump up. Feel free to take some stretches along the way in the forward fold and in the down dog. Nice bendy knees, good. Good, keep going, about 3 more. And then we're gonna come back into that forward fold. Good, and the next time that you're in your forward fold, just stay here. Interlace your fingers behind you. And bend those elbows. When we straighten up our elbows, we're gonna lift up. And then lower back down, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. If this is too much up and down for you, if you feel like you're getting dizzy or something like that, you don't have to fold all the way down. Just lower as much as you want to. Or likewise, if you want to have even more range of motion, you can really get deep in the forward fold and in the heart opener. Ooh. This is really good, opening up that chest. Opening up through the shoulders. Good, 5 more breaths. And 1 more. And you can release your hands from behind you. Inhale, reaching your arms all the way up. Take a nice stretch through your hands. Interlace your fingers like this, and then just press onto your top part of your hand. So you're opening up your hand, reaching it up. And lean back, deep breath in. And then move to your other side when you're ready. We need to give those hands some attention, especially if we do a lot of typing during the day. Open up the fingers, open up the hands. Good. And make sure you do both sides. Take about 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, release, swan dive down. Make sure you're at the top of your mat. Swan dive down, hands under your shoulders. Bend those knees, find your plank line. We're gonna hold our plank here for a few breaths. So just breathe through it. All right, keep holding your plank. Take your right knee, bend it all the way up towards your chest, and then shift it to the left side. Lengthen your leg out, bend it back. and switch sides. Left knee over to the right side, lengthen out, bend, and shift. Keep alternating side to side. Good. I'm gonna move a little bit away from my wall. Gonna keep going. 30 more seconds here. If all you can do is a kick out, that's okay. If you can hold the lengthen, hold it for just about a second or so. Good, 10 more seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in this plank line. In the plank line. Shift over to one side into a side plank. If you want to, first option I'm going to show you is bend the bottom knee. Second option, take your bottom leg and stack it. Or your third option is to try to catch your toe on the top. I don't even know if I can do this. I used to be able to do it. Okay. All right, there it is. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it. Find that plank line and then shift to your side. I'm going to check you guys out. Good. Remember, we have our options to put the knee on the ground, or you could stack the bottom leg on the top, or you could try to catch your toe. Good. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into that plank line. We're almost done with the plank. Stay here. All right, reach just your right arm with the option left leg. And then switch it. Opposite arm to leg. Keep switching. Try to just hold for like a nanosecond or maybe a breath, and then switch it. 30 more seconds here. Good. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Take a stretch. Let your knees widen. Good. Walk it over to one side, press. And your other side. Press into the ground. And then bringing it back to center. Come back up in that tabletop position. Curl your toes and see if you can float those knees. Float your knees. Now see if you can take just your right arm up and left leg and switch it. Left arm, stay here. We're in that floating tabletop. Right leg. See how long you can hold your opposite leg up. So kind of like what we were doing before in the plank position, but now we're in the floating table. That's what I'm calling this with our knees hovering off the ground. Good, keep alternating. You guys are doing awesome, good. Twenty more seconds. Good, 3, 2, and press it back into a down dog. Just breathe here. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Open up through the shoulders. Keep pressing all of your weight back. Widen those fingers. Good, widen your toes. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, walk yourself up towards your feet. Bend your knees and rest onto your forearms onto your legs. All right, now we're gonna look up and then bring your palms to your heart center, tuck in the tailbone. We're coming into a chair pose. Start bringing your heels together, knees together. Your toes can stay apart. Sink low in that chair. Good. Breathe, 5 more deep breaths. Squeeze those knees together. 4, 3, good, 2. And then we're gonna exhale and twist to one side. Use your arm to press onto your leg. Good, keep sitting low. And twist open. Good, 3 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, just twist your other way. Opposite arm onto your leg. Squeezing those knees together and just really opening up through the heart while we twist. And on your exhalation, come back down, bring your hands onto the ground. Open up through your knees. We're gonna come into a crow pose. Start shifting your weight onto your arms. Try to balance. Lift up one foot, and then see if you can lift up your other foot. 5 more deep breaths. 3. And on your exhalation, slowly come down. We're gonna rock back onto our mat. Ooh, I'm sweating. If you want to, grab a quick drink of water. And find your props. You're blocking your ring. We're gonna start with the block behind our back. And remember, there's different heights to the block. Go either the medium or the low, because we're gonna be putting our shoulders on this, so I don't want you going all the way high. Just I want your shoulders to be stabilized on this. Bring your hips up, take that ring, and then just start pulsing your ring and lower and lift through the hips. Squeeze the ring as you lift and lower. Chin is tucked into your chest. If you had any neck issues, you could take the block away and then just do your bridging up and down. on your shoulders on the mat and lower your head down. The block is getting extra movement through the hips, lowering down and up. Good, and it's forcing us to focus on shoulders, squeezing that ring at the same time. Good, 20 more. 3, 6, good, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Lower your hips all the way down. Lower your head down. Take a minute here, just relaxing. If you want, you can reposition the block so that it's not on your shoulders, it's in between the shoulders. Lower the head down. Feel the breath. Let your arms come out, palms facing up. Just gentle hip opener here. Heart opener. You could actually take a hip opener if you wanted to and put the soles of your feet together. Just 2 more deep breaths. I don't want you to get too relaxed. And on your exhalation, bring your chin back into the chest, rock yourself up, and we're gonna move this block to our feet. Finding that ring again. Scooch as close as you can up towards your feet. Heels press onto the ground. And lift those hips back up. This time the ring is gonna go all the way back behind our head. And then lower your hips, squeeze the ring down and take your elbows out to the side. Bring the hips up, reach your arms back. Exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze the ring in. Good, big range of motion. You can make this as easy or as challenging as you want by just squeezing the ring even more. When you lengthen back and squeeze in, good. Take your time. Don't worry about how many reps you're doing, just thinking about your form, squeezing that ring, reaching arms back, chest squeeze in. All right, now if you want to add a little bit more of a challenge, lift up just one of your legs, or you can keep both legs on the mat, on the block. One leg is going to be more challenging. Don't worry, we're going to do both legs if you are doing legs. Like we'll lift up the other leg. I'm keeping track of time. We have 30 more seconds with just this leg, and then we'll switch legs. The breath is going to help you move through this. Inhaling, lengthening back. Exhaling, squeezing in. Good. 10 more seconds on this leg, and then we're going to switch which leg is up in the air. Good, and then go ahead and switch your legs. You need to readjust. Unless you were only doing the double leg and not the single leg bridge, then if you're doing the double leg, just stay with what you're doing. Good, keep moving with that breath. We have 45 more seconds here. Good, keep getting up nice and high. Good, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in. Take both legs onto your ring. Give me a few bend and lengthens. And then if you can, try to add a rock up into it. You might need to move that block. Rock and roll, teaser. Rock and roll, teaser. Or if you need to, you can stand to your back. Good, 2 more. And then we're gonna stay in our teaser and then just hold and breathe. Good, and next time that you're in your teaser, stay here. Now we're gonna keep just our right foot onto the ring, left foot releases, and then right arm releases. So we have our right foot holding onto that ring with our left hand, and our right arm and our left leg are up. So it's opposite arm to leg. Good, and lower down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Ooh, this is hard. Balancing here. Good, another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's pretty hard. Okay, we have to our other side. So find your left foot. The right leg is just going to be off of the ring. And then it's opposite arm to leg. Hold and balance. If this is all you can do, you could just stay here. If you want, try doing the lower and lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think I got maybe one good one in there. Okay, so, all right, we're staying seated. Bring the soles of your feet together, interlace your fingers around your toes, and then wiggle so you come up high toward your seat bones. Start butterflying your legs. Move your head side to side, stretch out your neck. Maybe bring the chin into the chest. Just make sure it feels nice and good, nice and stretched out. And then bring it back to neutral. Relax your legs. Keep your right hand onto your toes. Inhale, reach your left arm up and gently twist over to the left side. Stay here, deep breath in. Exhale, bring that left hand down behind you and use the left hand to help you twist behind you. And then on your next inhalation, inhale your right arm up, the one that was on the feet. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, let the right hand come onto your leg and twist. With each exhalation, get deeper into that twist. 3 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, gently unwind. Take those hands back onto your feet. Go back into your butterflies, moving your head around, taking your neck stretches. So we can do the other side. Good, and then when you're ready, we're gonna come into the other side. So just neutralize your spine, keeping your left hand wrapped around your toes. Inhale your right arm up, deep breath, reach. On the exhalation, twist, and let the arm come down. Hand is gonna help you do that twist. Keep looking behind you. On your next inhalation, lift the left arm up. Reach it up. And on your exhalation, bring it down, place it onto your leg, and go into that deep twist. Good. Stretching even those eyeballs. Wring out that torso like it's a wet sponge. Good. One more deep breath. On the exhalation, gently unwind. Take both of your hands around your ankles and then wiggle a little bit so your seat bones are nice and grounded. Use your elbows to press those legs. Nice and deep. Feet are flexed. Should be naturally flexed because your feet are together, and really get a nice deep inner thigh stretch here. Good. 5 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly round up. Come into a nice, comfortable cross-legged seated position or whatever is comfortable for you. And actually, while we're here, let's see if we can practice our, oh gosh, I can't remember what this is called, but where you place both of your feet onto your thighs, and then your knees are down. You could use a block here, because I can tell that my, whatever leg is on top, it wants to be up a little bit more, so you could sit your tailbone onto a block, bring your palms to the heart center. Let's stay here and then just breathe. Lotus pose. It came to me, I think this is a lotus pose. Stay here and breathe, just those palms together, focus on your heart center. And then just sit with your eyes closed or in a soft gaze, say into your mind, 0 ground. And imagine all of your energy is going into the core of the earth, neutralizing with the core of the earth. Imagine silver and aqua colors going deep into that core of the earth. And then imagine that energy coming up through the core of the earth, through your seat bones, all the way through your spine, through the crown of your head, going all the way up into the central sun. And say either out loud or to yourself, 0 source. Imagine a beautiful, glowing ball of energy, just like the color of the sun, coming down through the crown of your head into your heart center, and say 0 heart. And just feel that energy fill your heart, expand all the way through your entire body. And on your next inhalation, inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Let your arms and your fingers spread out. Deep breath in, and on your exhalation, bring it back into your heart center. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you.